Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out.
MP said
Bring the family out to the next game for our next fan giveaway. The first 10,000 fans will receive a Raptors mascot mini flag.
Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Nets have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Toronto Raptors. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our side look at Toronto. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they? So the Nets starting five. Thomas is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Jay, and it's Towns in at the 4 spot.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night. And free throw good from Walter. And here's Brooklyn. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
To the middle, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Quickly. Here's Walter. 5 points in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Down low. Outside for Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Here's Walter. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Pass to Walter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Drills the three-pointer. Walter's got 8 points.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Caldwell passes to Brunson. Left side, Thomas. Into the lane. Can't get it to fall. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Walter. 8 points for him. Pass to Poeltl. Latrey. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He scored 21 points and wore the defense down with his three-point shooting. He was an imposing presence, which should surprise no one. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Nets trail by 4. Brunson the pass to Şengün. Good on the shot.
A guy who's ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Bridges is checked in for Brooklyn. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the paint, here's Şengün. And he hits it to tie the game up. Şengün's got his third basket of the night right there. It's tipped, and here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Şengün. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Nojewicz. On the wing, Jackson. And there's another turnover by the Raptors.
Brooklyn ball.
Both teams changing it up here. Jay comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Whitehead. Raptors trail by 5. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Thomas, Alperen Şengün out there with Towns. Then there's Jay, and it's Ramsey in at the 1. Quickly finds Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Inside, Towns, and he banks in the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Poeltl. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Caldwell can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Jackson kicks to Quickly. Pass to Walter. 5 on the clock. Back to Quickly. Here's the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You go back to Quickly in his rookie year, he shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
Here's Ramsey. Caldwell passes to Towns. To the middle. And the basket by Caldwell. Caldwell's got his second basket of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Jackson. Toronto working the ball around now. Off target from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Caldwell can't hit.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter.
Wow. What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, GA. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
And that's what the fans, they want to see it.
Jackson has the open look. Again, the miss by Jackson.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back, let him try to find his range.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Birtle sets the pick for quickly. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Walter. No good on the three. Nets leading by 10. To the inside. Birtle with the steal. To the paint. Here's Jovic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jovic has got 7 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. With a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the bright beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So,
let's pretend it's one word.
Well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Raptors trail by 10. Barnes and Birtle make up the inside pair. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Walter. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
There's the triple. Walter can't get it to go. Nets leading by 9. Thomas down low. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Walter. The kick out to Barnes. Connects from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Caldwell driving in and falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. 8 points for Jay.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Brunson against Quickly. Barnes down low. Back to Quickly. Fires from deep. Walter can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside, Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Towns. Barnes can't get it to go.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
That's his first personal.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And he makes the first. And Toronto making a change here. Jackson's checked in. That one is no good. Raptors trail by 14. Birtle with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Toronto.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Quickly looking it over. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Walter. To end the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here is Şengün. He gets it in there. Şengün's got 12 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's time for your North Side Crew.
Whitehead's checked in for Cameron Thomas.
For your North Side Crew.
1:52 left to play in the third. Barnes kicks to Jackson. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got his second basket.
Barnes making sure that his teammates stay involved.
To the right side. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brunson scanning the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Barnes outside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Brunson outside. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Poeltl against Şengün. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Brunson. Here's Caldwell. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 16. Quickly the pass to Poeltl. Barnes outside. Over Şengün. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night. Fires from way outside. And that one is off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. He's checked in for Toronto. Jay's checked in for the Nets. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Jay. Bridges out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thomas. And it's Ramsey in at the point.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Caldwell. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now, here's Quickly. Defense right on him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Burst of speed from Quickly, too much for the D to react to.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's
very
for sure.
Exclusive.
He can really rise up.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Raptors trail by 12 from past the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Brunson from long distance.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing three of his own?
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Down low. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Brunson outside. And the Nets, another three.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Here's Walter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. And that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Caldwell. And the Nets lead by 18. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Looking to end the run. Walter can't get it to go.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Nets.
This is a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensive. And were able to attack the rim.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jay.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts. Jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group to the left side wing. Here's Jovic, defended by Caldwell. Clock at 4. Shoots from 12. Jovic, no good. Net shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Hamzy passes to Caldwell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Jackson. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Valentine wide open. He fires. And they recover it. Caldwell can't hit. The Nets on offense. They've scored 10 straight. Hamzy passes to Caldwell. And the Nets miss again. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Drake sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. Boom! That is how you dominate a series. On to the next one.